Genesis chapter 37. Joseph dream. So Joseph lived in the land where his father had stayed, the land of Canaan. This is the account of the Jacob family life. Jacob, a young man of 17, was tending the flock with the brother, the son of Bilhah, and the son of Ziphat, his father's wife, and he brought their father a bad report about them. Now Israel more than any of his other son, because he had been born to him in his own age, and he made an ornate robe for him. When his brothers saw that their father loved him more than any of them, they hated him and could not speak to kindness word to him. Joseph had a dream, and when he told it to his brothers, they hated him all the more. He said to them, "Listen to this dream I had. I go binding sheep for grain out of the field, when suddenly my sheep rose and stood upright. Why you sheep gathered around mine and bowed down to it?" His brother says to him, "Do you intend to reign over us? Will you actually rule us?" And they hate him all the more because of his dream and what he had said. Then he had another dream, and he told to his brother, "Listen," he says, "I have another dream, and this time the sun and the moon and 11 stars were bowing down to me." When he told his brother as well as his brother, his father rebuked him and said, "What is this dream you had? Will your mother and your brother actually come and bow down to the ground before you?" His brother was jealous of him, but his father kept the matter in the mind. Joseph stood by his brothers. Now his brother has gone to graze their father's flock near Shechem. And Israel said to Jacob, "As you know, your brother are grazing the flock near Shechem. Come, I am going to send you to them." "Very well," he replied. So he says to him, "Go and see if only is well with you, your brother, and with the flocks, and bring goods back to me." Then he sent him out from the valley of Hebron. When Joseph arrived at Shechem, a man found him wandering about the field and asked him, "What are you looking for?" He replied, "I am looking for my brother, and you tell me where they are grazing their flock." "They have moved on from here," the man answers. "I heard them say, 'Let go to Dothan.'" So Joseph went up to his brother and found them near Dothan, but they saw him in the distance, and before he reaches them, they plot to kill him. "Here comes that dreamer," they said to each other. "Come now, let's kill him and throw him into the tree Satan, and say that a ferocious animal devoured him. Then we'll see what comes of his dream." When Reuben heard that, he tried to rescue him from their hands. "Let not take his life," he said. "Don't share any blood. Throw him into the Satan here in the wilderness, but don't lay a hand on him." Reuben says this to rescue him from them and take him back to his father. So when Joseph came to his brother, they stripped him of his robe and ornate robe and were wearing, he wore wearing, and they took him and threw him into the Satan. The Satan was empty; there were no water in it, and they sat down and ate their meat. They looked up and saw the caravan of Ishmaelite coming from Gilead. Their camels were loaded with spicy balm and myrrh, and they were on their way to take them down to Egypt. Judah said to his brother, "What will we gain if we kill our brother and cover up his blood? Let's see him to the Ishmaelite and not lay our hand on him. After all, he's our brother, our own flesh and blood. His brother agreed. So when the Midianite merchant came by, his brother pulled Joseph up out of the Sidon and sold him for 20 shekels of silver of the Ishmaelite, who took him to. When Reuben returned to the Sidon and saw that Joseph was not there, he tore his clothes. He went back to his brother and said, "The boy isn't there. Where can I turn now?" Then they got Joseph's robe, launder, a goat, and dipped the robe in the blood. They took the ornate robe back to their father and said, "We found it. Examine it to see whether it is your son's robe." He recognized it and said, "It is my son's robe. Some furious animal has devoured him. Joseph has certainly been torn in pieces." Joseph has certainly been torn to pieces. Then Jacob tore him clothes, but on sackcloth and mourned on his son many days. When his son and daughter came to comfort him, but he refused to be comforted. Now he says, "I will continue to mourn until I join my son in the grave." So his father wept for him. Meanwhile, the Midianite sold Joseph in Egypt to Potiphar, one of the Pharaoh's officials and captain of their guard. We just finished chapter 37 of the book of Genesis. Amen.